You know, a few weeks ago, we had a lot of first responders here in this beautiful chamber. And I'm sure you had the same experience that I had. My first responder that I nominated and was the 50th Assembly District's First Responder of the Year was Brett Kellner from Cazenovia Fire Department. And when I was talking to Brett, it wasn't about Brett. He said, my whole department should be here. I wouldn't be who I am and what I do for my community without my teammates, without my other members of my fire department. And I'm sure you had the same experience. It wasn't about them. And why I bring that up is because of the person who's behind me, Rhonda Larson. I met Rhonda a few years ago at Mile Bluff Medical Center when I was taking a tour of the hospital, and I was in the OB/GYN department, and I met Rhonda. This woman with such energy and enthusiasm about her job. And then she mentioned to me about Touch Twice. And I was like, what's Touch Twice? And it was something that Rhonda, with the help of a lot of others, because when I called Rhonda to say, I want to give you a Hometown Hero Award, in true spirit, like all our first responders a few weeks ago, it wasn't about what Rhonda did. It was about all the people that have made the Touch Twice clinic viable. So about 12 years ago, she saw a need in the New Lisbon community, a small rural community in beautiful Juneau County. Needed preventive health care, eye exams, physicals, diabetes checks, screenings, all these things. And like so many people in our communities, she took the reins and said, we can do this in our community. And she started Touch Twice. Basically, they took over the New Lisbon High School, and they run a healthcare clinic. And then it grew, where they were giving backpacks to all the kids, up to 450 backpacks they would give. So I had an opportunity one day to go volunteer there. And I was amazed about the hundreds of volunteers that came out because of this lady right here. Her vision to help her community. And so our communities, all our communities, have folks like Rhonda Larson. And it's folks like Rhonda Larson that keeps our community strong and viable. And so I just want to thank her for her years of service. During COVID, it didn't stop. They did a drive-through just to help her community. You know, there's a saying for a lot of people that says the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree. And with all her duties as now a nurse director at Mile Bluff, she found time to be a Girl Scout leader. And her daughter, Kendall, who's also behind me, saw a need in her community, a park that has gone in disarray. Kendall, for her Girl Scout project, raised over $53,000 for a brand new park. And you see Brian, Rhonda's husband, he's got a big grin on his face because he gets to live with these two amazing people. So without further ado, it is an extreme honor to recognize Rhonda Larson as our hometown hero, and it is just with extreme honor that you are here today. So thank you.
Thank you very much. Representative Kurtz is very honest when he says that it took a village to really do the things that we did with the projects in our small community. And I am so incredibly honored to be awarded with the Hometown Hero Award. But I can't do that without the army of supporters and volunteers that have helped with our Touch Twice clinic or our community toy workshop or our Girl Scout troop. the businesses and organizations that have donated tens of thousands of dollars in our small community to support a vision, or the hundreds and hundreds of volunteers that pour their hearts and souls into an idea, and they don't even look twice at the crazy things that I've sometimes come up with. My family has been behind everything that I've done. My son Tyler, who's at home taking care of our small bar and grill today, so he couldn't be here. My daughter Kendall, who has been on every shopping trip, taking carts and carts of toys and school supplies and backpacks to help serve those in need. And my husband Brian, who rarely takes any credit for the work that he does in helping me, but I honestly couldn't do any of it without his help. My parents, my siblings, friends, and coworkers that have jumped on board, and physicians at our local hospital that have participated in the Touch Twice clinic, they have all believed in me, and that's allowed me to be the servant leader that I am today. I am blessed to have been given those opportunities to serve the 800 people every single year in the Touch Twice clinic. The gifts that we've given to 125 children each Christmas in New Lisbon, and to build young, strong leaders in the Girl Scouts that I have led, and the proud moments as a mom and a leader to watch your daughter build a playground that is amazing and something that will be there for many, many years to come. You and I are really very similar in that we believe in our work is to help others. And I can say that Representative Kurtz has been a great example of that, and I've seen him at so many of our community events. Continue to do this good work and always understand the purpose and the impact of every decision you make in these chambers. Servant leaders and selflessness are what we need more of in the world today, and I'm grateful to have been able to make a difference in the people in our community. Thank you again for this amazing honor, but it truly goes to all of those people behind me in every project that I've been a part of, and all of the people back in my community. So thank you very much.